What's up guys, Houndish here, and today we have some Destiny 2 stuff to talk about. We've got a new AI character coming in Destiny 2, we're going to take a good look at a huge Cabal base in the European Dead Zone, as well as some first images of enemy dungeons and lost sectors, so let's jump straight into it. First up, we have the new AI character coming in Destiny 2 called Failsafe.
Commander, your favorite AI is primed and ready. I have prepared backdoors into several key VEX systems. We have detected a series of seismic disruptions. The Cabal may be responsible.
As you can hear, this is the voice of a female AI. Interestingly, the voice says, "Commander, your favorite AI is primed and ready." So this is clearly a character or AI that Zavala is familiar with. The AI also says, "What have you done to attract such a hostile species to my planet?" The AI refers to Nessus as being its planet, which is very interesting. We know so little about who this character could be. Initially though, I thought it could be a communication failsafe for Zavala, since we're not in the safest of times in Destiny 2. However, the AI seems to have some native links to Nessus, since it refers to it being their planet. On Nessus there is an old crashed colony ship, one which is believed to be called Exodus Black. The Exodus project is something we learned about in Destiny 1, but it's essentially where humanity started to reach out into space to colonize new worlds, and in Destiny 1 the map Exodus Blue is the building site for that particular ship. Exodus Blue was never completed because of an enemy attack which left the building site as a graveyard, later to be used for Crucible exercises. But going back to Exodus Black, we now believe that this is the crashed ship on Nessus, and we also know that Exodus Black was carrying Siva, which can explain the return of Siva in Destiny 2. I personally think Failsafe could be part of the AI of the Exodus Black ship. Failsafe is a word you could strongly associate to one of these colony ships, perhaps a separate mind to protect and guide the ship in the event of an emergency. But here is another interesting quote from the AI.
VEX records indicate the Cabal discovered the mine and dug into this world to capture it. Had the Red Legion achieved their goal, I estimate a 60% chance this planetoid would have been destroyed in the ensuing battles. Luckily, the captain stepped in.
Now she refers to the captain. This could simply be referring to Commander Zavala since they are in direct dialogue at the time, but captain also suggests that she could be referring to the captain of a ship, and this again strongly links back to Exodus Black. If this is indeed the captain of the ship, then why are they still alive? Unless the captains were also AIs, then this has some scary implications because we know that Siva was aboard that ship. Memories of the Iron Tomb? Anybody? One thing is for sure though, Failsafe knows a lot about Nessus and the VEX, so it's clearly a very intelligent AI, and is also one that is active around the planetoid Nessus. I think that Failsafe could well be our NPC for Nessus. It would make sense that adventures on Nessus could be directed by this character. Briefly, we also can take from this that the Cabal are attempting to capture other enemy units. In the inverted Spire Strike, they are tunneling into the ground to find the boss, which is called Protheon. They have schematic depictions of the boss that you can find earlier in the strike, and if the Cabal do indeed have the power to control or capture VEX or other enemy types, that could make for some very interesting enemy types and battles in the new game. Maybe we'll even find some in the raid. Up next, let's take a look at a huge Cabal base in Destiny 2, located in the European Dead Zone. So there are a series of images of this huge Cabal ship over the Dead Zone. This is actually contained in a fortress-like base at the heart of the Dead Zone, and we have a series of images of this place, but why are the Cabal in the Dead Zone? Well, it could be a direct reaction to us occupying this new space, but this base is actually so substantial that it would make sense that it's been there for quite some time. We do get an up-close shot inside of the base during one of the trailers. We can see the Cabal icon on these huge doors, and we also see some very similar looking doors in this screenshot. Could this area be one of the lost sectors? Well, we do see a loot chest in the background right there, but more interestingly, this also appears to be the entrance point to the raid in Destiny 2. From the few raid images we've seen, it does look like the European Dead Zone. We have the trees and the colour scheme right there, and also we see these Guardians running through a huge tunnel system. These could be the same tunnels as the round entrance doors that we've seen in other images, but why would the Cabal pick the European Dead Zone? Well, outside of the proximity to the remaining Guardians, we also have a shard of the Traveller which has broken away and now gulfs the landscape of the European Dead Zone. Maybe the Cabal want to not only steal the Traveller, but to completely repair it, or perhaps this shard of the Traveller holds other secrets which we have yet to uncover. One thing is for sure though, the Cabal presence extends to the European Dead Zone in a significant way, and I can't wait to plunder the depths of this awesome looking fortress. Finally, Bungie posted to Instagram while referring to lost sectors, and this is the image that we saw. So this is our first confirmed image of the inside of a lost sector, which appears to be on Nessus. We can see a Vex Hydra boss surrounded by goblins in a cave-like space filled with Vex architecture. This space looks absolutely awesome, and I'm really excited to discover these locations on each of the new planets. Luke Smith has a few words about lost sectors as well as adventures via a recent PC Gamer interview. So he says lost sectors are small hidden missions, and you find an entrance in the patrol zone, then head inside to kill a boss for some treasure. From what we know, lost sectors will not be marked on the map. They will be, kind of completely buried away, but there will be hints in the worlds to where they could possibly be. But he also speaks about adventures, and he says adventures are a more involved mission with their own dialogue. When you start an adventure, you'll begin playing in the public space where you'll see other players, so maybe you're summoning a boss and they can chip in and fight, but after that initial objective, you'll be ferreted off into a location where you'll be just by yourself to achieve a bunch of the meat of the activity. So I think there is an absolute ton of potential with the stuff they're doing in the patrollable spaces for Destiny 2. Bungie have said a lot of this stuff is designed to be replayable, so I'm really looking forward to hopefully having, some kind of reputation and rewards systems for all of these different activities. And it definitely appears that they're doubling down on the kind of explorable spaces in the game and the mysteries that they bury within them. So there we go anyway guys, just a quick update, a few interesting things that you may not know about Destiny 2 right there. So let me know what you think of any of this stuff down in the comments section below. If you have enjoyed the video, a like is very much appreciated, and if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit subscribe to see a lot more Destiny content. Don't forget you can use code XHOUNDISHx for 10% off any of the new Destiny 2 Control Freak merchandise. The link to that stuff will be in the description below, so feel free to check it out. But for now, thanks as always for watching guys. I hope you have an awesome day.